time, so I think it'll be next.
Or
I don't
he's
think they'll
just,
come next time. The
spray us
vehicle
with
gets
a-
pulled in.
I mean, there has to be two physical.
Chris kind of had
Mm.
And,
Good to go. Chris, are you set?
Yep.
Brenda? Call the meeting to order. It's Montcalm County Board of Commissioners regular meeting for Monday, April 27th. We'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Vice Chairman Peterson.
Pastor Samson Costin from Pine Grove Church here to lead us in prayer, please.
Almighty Father, thank you for today. I thank you for each one that's here. Lord, for your continued blessings on each one of us, that you give us the ability to work and make a living. I thank you for each member that's present here on this board. I pray, Father, for your blessing on our meeting this afternoon, that your will would be done. I pray for your continued blessing on all within Montcalm County, and just thank you for the various freedoms that we have. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you.
Thank you. Roll call.
Alexander.
Here.
Johnston.
Here.
Peterson.
Yes, ma'am.
Johnson.
Present.
Mahar.
Here.
Carr.
Yes.
And Murray.
Here.
Everyone's here. On tonight's agenda, I don't have any changes. Any other
Yeah.
member of the board have any changes?
Chairman, we got to take off the 4:25 timed agenda item.
Okay, 425 is canceled. Anything else?
Mr. Chair,
Commissioner Johnston.
I'd move to approve our agenda as amended.
Support. It's been moved and supported to approve the agenda as amended. Discussion. Hearing no discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Everyone have a copy of the meeting minutes of the last meeting, April 13th, 2026.
Mr. Chair,
Commissioner Johnston.
I'd move to approve our minutes from the April 13th, 2026 regular board meeting as presented.
Support.
It's been moved and supported to approve the minutes of the regular meeting, April 13th, 2026 as presented. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Public comments. Hearing no public comments, Vice Chairman Peterson with, well,
I can do it quick. It's only warrant reports.
okay.
Okay, first up on your board correspondence, and basically all there is the warrant reports from the last month. First up, warrant report 04162026 in the amount of $75,761.28. Next, warrant report 04162026 in the amount of $32,970.72. Next, warrant report 04232026 in the amount of $301,351.88. And finally, warrant report 04272026 in the amount of $294,979.64 for a grand total of $705,063.52. Is that right, Brenda?
Yep.
Perfect. What was the 2 on 416 for?
After we did the first one, the treasurer got a notice that she needed to check before the 20th for a legal matter, so we ran a second run.
Gotcha. It's a good day, by the way. If nobody has any questions or comments on the warrant report, I would move to approve and allow for the appropriate signatures.
Support. It's been moved and supported to approve all four warrant reports totaling $705,063.52. Discussion. If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion
Okay,
carried.
next up, consent agenda, items 5 through 13. Does anybody have anything to add to those? If not, I would move to place items 5 through 13 in the consent agenda on file.
Support. It's been moved and supported to place items 5 through 13 of the consent agenda on file. Discussion. If there's no discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
And lastly is for your information's item 14 through 17 and no resolutions. So that will be all of your board correspondence for Monday, April 27th.
Okay, thank you, Vice Chairman Peterson. Up next is our 405 agenda item, Pamela Schock, Commission on Aging Director, to talk about a funding proposal request. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm here to get the board's approval and signature on the three-year Commission on Aging's three-year funding proposal, which is $345,000 a year over the three-year period. And it's a standard requirement to the Area Agency on Aging. So that's per year funding we receive from them. Correct.
This is basically just you are giving them your budget, asking for X amount of money, and they send it to you, correct?
Yes, yes. They don't hold you to that if you're off one of those years, do they? No. Okay, good. Thankfully. We're not requesting anything extra. This is our standard, what we request each year that has been working for us, so.
Anyone have any questions for Director Schock? What's your pleasure?
Mr. Chair,
Vice Chairman Peterson.
I would move to grant approval for the authorized signature of the three-year Older Americans Act funding proposal submitted to the Area Agency of Aging of Western Michigan as presented.
Support.
It's been moved and supported. Discussion. If there's no discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're a little bit early. Deb, are you and Nicole ready anytime? We'll move to our 4:15. We have Deb Ballard and Nicole Flowers from the Equalization Department to present the 26 County Equalization Report and Resolution. Welcome.
Another year with a county equalization report. So today we have the county, or the 2026 county equalization report. We have this report to adopt. If you look at your book, it should have been left on your guys' desk. We have page 1, which is the resolution that needs to be adopted for the 2026. A report submitted with the equalized value for real property at $4,343,352,750, and a personal property value of $394,414,100 for a total equalized value of $4,737,766,800, or sorry, 850. On page 2, this breaks down the values by class, which are agricultural, commercial, industrial, residential, and developmental, along with the personal property. Page 3 has all of our commissioners. It has our equalization department, and it also has all of our assessors for the whole unit, or for the whole county. Page 4 does have our historical consumers price index. This year, our consumers price index is 1.027 or 2%. We have ran our numbers this year and it appears that all of our units plus the county, most of us are going to be rolled back this year due to Headley rollback. On page 5, this is the percent of increase or decrease in equalized and taxable values by township. You'll notice on this graph that Day Township is quite a bit of an increase this year. That's due to the large solar fields farm that is going into Day Township. Page 6 is just the past and the trends since 2010 to current day. Page 7 is the value trends in terms of tax dollars. We'll go over this a little bit more in depth on the May 11th meeting.
Bless you.
Page 8 is a graph of all of our classes throughout the county, and obviously the pie makes a whole. Page 9 through 19 are the assessed and taxable values, including the percent of increase and decrease by township and class. Page 20 through 66 are a summary of recommended county equalized values and trends by unit. Pages 67 through 73 include the L4024 report, which will need signatures from the chairman and the clerk for submission to the state. And on pages 74 through 81 are our school districts totals, along with the authorities throughout the county. It's a lot of information to be thrown right at you guys, but does anyone have any questions?
It's a nice report.
Thank you.
So much easier to read
It is.
and digest. But it's a lot of information.
Yes, it is a lot of information thrown all at one time.
Yeah. And the reason we're gonna go over page 7, the value trends next time.
Yes, we'll do that when we do the operating.
No, 4029.
Yep.
Yes.
25.
That's what I thought. I just wanted-
We'll have one that's more in depth at that time. Yep.
What resolution number would this be?
5.
Oh, it's on there. Didn't even see that. Since nobody's asking any questions, I'll fill a little bit of time here. So there was a little bit of scuttlebutt about creating a county-controlled assessor or a county-controlled assessing department for basically, not that there is a monopoly on assessing right now, but there's very few assessors in the county. Is that something you guys see any merit in, any value in, if the county was to create an assessor, or maybe 2 or 3, whatever it would take to go around and I think it's rooted mostly in the assessing. The way that it's done now isn't always the most accurate, and people have to don't know that they can go to the board of review and dispute it. This would just create a little bit of a checks and balance to say, well, the assessor saw it this way through the township, but the county sees it this way, and then maybe we'd be able to get a little bit better viewpoint of it. Is that anything you guys see any merit in, or is that way?
No,
Okay.
I would not.
That's what we do
That's-
our field work, and that's how we do our studies, is
Okay.
by going out to some of those the sales and things like that the assessor's already gone to, and verifying their numbers and things like that.
Okay.
Are you asking that because of taxable value rates going up and folks not
Well,
liking
just
their-
the fact that
they're
there's
uncapped.
been a few people that have brought it, at least to my attention and other commissioners' attention, that they don't think that the way that everything was being assessed on their property or neighbor's property was exactly right, and they didn't know that there was a board of review. You know, it just
There's no reason for anybody to know that there isn't a board review, because everybody receives an
right.
assessment change notice.
I understand that. I'm just saying this is an idea that was brought to me, and I thought, why not ask the people that know the most about it?
How many different assessors do we have in the county now?
9.
9.
What?
Zemlas have a lot of them,
Mhm.
obviously, but, you know, I mean,
You look at last
you
night.
ask
You're waiting.
questions is what you do. You ask questions. If you don't think something is right, you ask. You need to go to your assessor, come to our office. I mean,
That'll at least start the ball rolling on a
correct.
resolution.
That's
I will,
great.
I will say that I think I read in the MAC newsletter from last Friday that there is proposed legislature to restrict the uncapping of taxable values when properties change hands. So that might alleviate some of that, if it goes through. I don't know if it'll go through, but I
Mhm.
just read that in the newsletter.
And one thing about having one assessor like Zemla's, they're consistent with what they do with all of their units.
Right, but Zemlas are they consistent with this Hoffman person is it consistent all the way across the board, I guess is where I think we're kind of running
No.
into a little bit.
We have 83 counties, we have 83 different ways.
Yeah.
Right.
So, no, and we have way more assessors than that, so I'm gonna say, no, it's not. But as long as those assessors stay uniform within their unit and they stay consistent with what they're doing with everybody,
Mhm.
that's what counts.
Right.
Assessing isn't standard. Assessing is opinion.
And the state did make us, several years ago, choose a person to be I'm gonna say the
Designated.
fallback designated assessor. So if a township's assessor isn't doing their job, not getting things done, we pull in this designated assessor to get things done. We have not had to do that at all. So,
Do we have a designated one or
had to, yeah, we had to
Who?
appoint one.
who is it?
It's Chuck Zemlo.
Oh, it looks like he's pretty well designated.
Are there other counties that have a county-wide assessing group? I mean, is that what you're
Not that I
suggesting?
know of.
It was just an idea that was brought up.
I'm just
Yeah,
curious. I mean,
I don't know if there's other counties that do. I would assume probably in the UP. Because there's probably
They
not a
have
lot of.
companies that come in and do the equalization and assessing work.
Well, and that's basically what Zemlo is. He has a
Right.
company.
And then he has assessors that work underneath them.
Right.
I do know that the process of going before the Board of Appeals, I mean, what do you have, a 98% chance of not getting your situation resolved by going to through the appeals process? And the amount of time that is necessary to get that corrected is not insignificant either. I mean, that's cumbersome when you forcing people have to take days off work to be able to go and get that done.
And do a written appeal also if they can't get time off from work. I did a written appeal for my property up north.
you're saying the statistics show that
This-
98% who go before the board of review.
Yeah, they don't
Don't
get
get anything?
they don't get, they uphold their own decision.
Interesting.
So if the statistics are only showing that 2% of the people that go before the
Board of review.
Board of Review are getting their situation resolved, you have to wonder how.
But you have to remember, the border review is done by peers within your township, not the assessor. The assessor has no jurisdiction over what the appeal is.
100%.
Yeah,
And I
so-
understand that, but that, I guess, it just seems that that's an inordinately large number of, sticking to our
Well,
guns.
you could look at it from the other side too. The assessors are doing their job really well. I mean,
And-
to be devil's advocate.
You have the tribunal beyond the board of review
Yeah.
if you really feel that your assessment is not correct.
And again,
That's the state level, right?
that's,
Correct.
but yeah, and I understand that, but I still feel like that's
But that number,
putting a lot back on.
that number's already set. So if they give me a $5,000 break on my complaint, they've got to spread that 5 over everybody else to still come up with the same number, don't they? They can't just unilaterally knock 5 off the roll, can they? They can.
Yep.
Hopefully they don't lower somebody enough that it takes them below the 49, then the whole class of property would
Right.
end up getting
That's what I'm
factored.
talking
Yeah.
about.
If-
So
Yeah.
Great, yes.
They are hamstrung. I mean, it's not like they can say, you got a good case and we'll just do, there's some consequences.
Right,
of
but the
changing
board of
it.
review doesn't know what that number is or
Yeah.
how to or I'm not gonna say they don't know how to calculate that. However, a majority of your board of review members don't know what that number is going to fall you below that line or to keep you above that 49 level line.
And I know that this was said, we were going to expand on this next time, but am I understanding this right? That our projected tax dollar gain for 2026 is $4 million?
Sorry.
I like that smile, but I don't all at the same time.
If you roll back to the 4 point whatever dollars.
Yes, if that's
Put
if
it
you
back.
go to what the
That's-
maximum allowable for this year is.
Okay.
Yep.
Compared to, because last year we rolled back, or we,
Yeah,
Roll
we've
back a
been
mill.
the Last 2
Yep.
years, so
Yep.
so
that's without
So-
the rollback.
But with the rollback, it would still go up 2 million, wouldn't it?
I don't think it was that.
Isn't a mill
much.
only, or 2.9? What? Go ahead.
We're going to clarify rollback.
Okay.
The Headley, our millage, as
Operating
it,
millage.
what was it, 4 point whatever,
Paperwork.
whatever it was last year, is going to be rolled back by Headley by 0.9878 this year. So it's going to end up being 4.116,
Okay.
if memory serves correctly. Which you guys rolled it back to 3 mills.
Okay.
I should say reduced it to 3 mills. So
So what does that mean for our number then? So
this is based
this is
on the
on,
full,
correct.
everybody collecting their full millage this
Okay.
year.
gotcha.
That's the county operating, the ambulance, the library, Commission on Aging, Veterans, MSU, and law enforcement. That's where that 4 million would come from. Is
Gotcha.
everybody.
So it's based on the actual 25 millages that were levied compared to the maximum allowed for 2026.
Okay.
Make sense?
It does. And so that will be expanded on when we do the L40, 49, is it?
29.
29.
Yes.
Yeah,
Perfect.
she has 5 different options on there for you.
Great.
We're not going to make it more confusing
It's
for
less than
this one.
500, it's less than 500,000 if you continue to reduce to 3 point.
Right.
So I think it was a $2.5 million difference in that neighborhood for the last few years. Rolling it back, reducing it to the 3
Mhm.
point.
But now it's a $4 million difference.
Not reducing, that's at the 4 point. No.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, I guess. I just was curious.
Anyone else?
Mr. Chairman,
Vice Chairman Peterson.
I would move to approve the county equalization report and any recommended adjustment factors for the current tax year as submitted and sign the L4024 report of personal and real property totals, as well as adopting resolution 2026-05 as presented.
Been moved and supported. Discussion. Need a roll call on resolution. If there's no further discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
That ends our time agenda items. Up next is committee reports, and we don't have any. New business, item 1, clerk correspondence. Item 2, controller correspondence.
Just wanted to let you know that retired Commissioner Jack McCracken reached out last week and wanted to give us kudos on another good financial year. And just wanted to let you know I got the budget manuals done early, so those went out last Friday to the department heads 2 weeks early. So they're out.
Good. Thank you.
Mhm.
Item 3, chair or board correspondence. I don't have anything. Does anyone else on the board have any news? If not, old business, and we don't have anything, public comments.
Good afternoon. My name is Joe Knight. I'm owner operator of Malcolm Vibe. 4 p.m. Seem we moved pretty fast here. We're having these meetings early, and you just mentioned people have to take off work to go to appeal their cases or whatnot, having to leave work. People have to leave work to come here. It's why it's empty all the time. I think these 4 p.m. meetings are absolutely ridiculous. Why are you having them this early? I think it's kind of strategy on your part. You used to have it later. I digress on that. We're going to get more into that soon. I want to thank my staff because there has been a concerted effort from politicians and local personalities trying to denigrate the vibe. And I want to thank my staff, Rick Rock, Johnny B. I want to thank Albie Love as well for covering for me as I take on this legal fight. I'm moving to Pillow Talk 10 to midnight. So it's good to have a staff. So when you guys come after the vibe, you're not just coming after me, coming after other people. Isaiah 117, I'm not a very religious man, but after I had my diagnosis and a tumor removed from my head, somebody said this to me as they prayed for me: learn to do right, seek justice, defend the oppressed, take up the cause of the fatherless, plead the case of the widow. If you go to church, you understand that. Let's flip the mirror for just a second. Why does the world punish honesty? Remember that saying from George Orwell that says the further society drifts from the truth, the more it will hate those who speak it? I'm living proof. If there is for everyone to see it and we still forget it, that every single time it happens, people will denigrate and insult those people who are telling the truth. Basically, the more fake a society becomes, the more threatening honesty starts to feel. Because the truth isn't just words, it's a way of life. It's exposing everything. It shows those who actually are pretending, who's performing, who's hiding, and most of all, who the mirror is going to expose. So they don't thank you for being honest. They resent you for it. There are two kinds of people in the world, I say: the ones who keep it comfortable and the ones who keep it real. But here's the paradox: the ones that keep it real get exiled. The ones that keep it fake, they get applause. So the truth made, some people lose the others in their lives. Maybe the truth does actually hurt. We tell people to be honest, yet we punish those who speak it, and the corruption and the hypocrisy on this board is living proof of it. It's galling, and it's soon going to be exposed in the most excruciatingly way possible, under oath. So I want to just say, we're going to move slow and steady. I move at my own pace. I will file the papers when I see fit, because after all, you guys, every time you speak, you're just digging a bigger hole for yourselves legally. We had the commissioner here, the chair, all but say he knew what he was when he shut me down last time. May not matter to any of you, but it may matter to a jury. It may matter to a judge who's going to let us get to depositions. And I just want to ask, how close are we to finding out if that? Yeah, we'll get to that next time.
Thank you. Any other public comments?
Mr. Chairman.
Vice Chairman Peterson.
Three things. One, I'd like to congratulate Elizabeth Walden on winning how many? 3 awards? 4 awards? 5? How many is it? Couple. Very good. It's nice to have good journalism around here. Also, our chairman is having a birthday soon. Friday? No, Thursday. You're turning 92. So happy early birthday to the chairman.
Thank you.
And I would move to adjourn.
Support.
Is that moved and supported to adjourn? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Adjourn.
Isn't that it? Easy.